Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, he's the strictly dancer turned strictly judge. It's Anton Beke.
Oh!
And stand-up comic and Taskmaster star Desiree Burch. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, taking a break from all those deaths in paradise, it's Ralf Little. And a comedian and one half of Meet the Richardsons, it's Lucy Beaumont. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Anton is first up.
Ah, right. Bins on. Right.
Can I just check whether they're the right glasses, because your paws are right?
I was once asked to host an awards ceremony after being mistaken for someone else.
Was it Rob Brydon? Was it Rob Brydon's son?
Oh, that death in paradise has gone downhill since Ardle left it.
Well, first of all, who was this person?
Well, our esteemed host.
Oh, so it was Rob?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. OK.
Do you know that you look alike?
Well, I don't know that. I do know this. He's a very good-looking man.
I mean, it's a pleasure being next to the handsomest man on television. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much.
So, talk us through how this mix-up came about, then.
I was at a do, and somebody asked me if I would host this particular awards.
And what were the awards
ceremony.
for?
It was sort of building industry contractors awards thing. Would I go and give out the awards for best cement? I said, "What's the fee?" By the way.
Oh, that's when he thought you were Rob Brydon.
And it was quite considerable, so I took it.
When they thought you were Rob, did you immediately say, "No, I'm not Rob"?
No, I just laughed it off.
Did you did the gig or you didn't?
Yeah, I did the
You
gig.
did?
Yeah.
I tell you what, when they saw you walk out, there'll be a fair few people saying, "Good God, he's shot up." I had that late growth spurt.
I'd like to know more about the cement. I don't think either of you would be booked for cement. I've done these gigs.
You've done this corporate
I've done
yourself?
chip fat.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, the Chip Fat Award. You haven't done the Chip Fat
there's
Award.
a
Chip Fat
I'm
Award.
Yeah, I got
stunned
booked.
you would question my cement awards and then give me chip fat.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
I don't, and I'm really gullible.
Why don't you believe it?
It's the cement for me.
What about you, Ralph? What are you thinking?
I think it's a lie. It's got to be a lie.
OK. Right. You lovely-looking man. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Lucy, you're next.
Thanks. As an adult, I once accidentally took part in an under-12s swimming gala.
David's team.
What happened? How did you end up in the swimming gala?
Well, I went swimming.
Right. At a public swimming baths on a normal day?
It was a council-run swimming baths,
OK.
actually. And I went in and the pool was empty. But what I did notice was that there were people watching, you know, from the gallery.
Right, yes.
At the top, but no one in the pool.
Right.
So I got in the pool. Do you want to know more?
At the moment, you're just alone in a swimming pool being watched.
And then a gun went off. Like a swimming gala gun. So the gun went off.
Yeah.
And then just at that minute, a group of under-12s jumped in and I was in the middle of a race.
Hang on. When you arrived in the pool area, right?
Yeah.
You notice the pool is empty.
Yeah.
You notice the gallery of spectators.
Gallery of spectators.
You didn't notice these lurking 12-year-olds.
They weren't there. when
They
I got
weren't there.
in.
Do they normally fire the gun before anyone has entered the room or come here?
Well, they must have been there, but I was distracted by the people in the gallery.
So you put a foot in the water, a gun goes off, some 12-year-olds jump in.
Yeah.
What happens then?
Then we'll swim.
You continued with your swim.
I'd paid my money.
And were the kids good swimmers? Were they overtaking you?
Well, when I reached, did a lap and reached the end, someone said that I had come third.
So what happened then, Lucy? Did you get a medal? I mean, how did it all resolve itself?
I think I could have pushed for a medal. But I didn't. Basically, I got out and I was annoyed. I was embarrassed.
So what do you think, Anton? What do you think?
I think it could be a lie. In actual fact, I think it is a lie.
What about you, Desiree?
I mean, I feel very deeply in my bones that it's a lie.
To be honest, I was feeling more credulous. It can be disorientating walking out from the changing room into a swimming pool.
It can be disorientating walking out of a changing room to a swimming pool.
I like the fact that you left that really mysterious, sort of... You aborted the anecdote. You went, I once...
Yeah, well,
yes.
To be honest...
Whoa! What did you do, David?
I'll tell you, but to be honest, I was worried I'd told the researchers for this show and it was going to crop up later in the series.
Oh, I see.
I got changed for swimming in a swimming bath, and I didn't know the layout of the place very well, and I just sort of walked out in my trunks and barefoot into some badminton courts.
Wow! 16 years? We're running out of stuff, and you just throw that away.
OK, you still think lie?
Yeah, but go with your gut.
Lie, we're going lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. Lucy, was it a lie or was it in fact true?
It was true.
Wow.
Yes, it's true. Lucy really did take part in a children's swimming gala. Desiree, you're next.
When New Kids on the Block announced they were splitting up, I was so distraught, I was sent home from school for the day on compassionate leave.
These two.
What year did New Kids on the Block split up?
They split up when I was 13, so this would have been 1992.
And can you name one of their albums?
New Kids on the Block.
And was the second one called New Kids on the Block too?
No, it was called Hangin' Tough.
That was another one of their songs. It was.
There might be some people watching, some
I
of
doubt
the...
it.
who don't know. They're not perhaps au fait with New Kids, so let's have a look. There, look at that.
Desiree, can you name them?
Danny, Donnie, John, Joe, and Jordan.
No, that's Donald Duck's nephews. Did you go to school knowing the news?
No, I found out it went around during the in between second and third period.
This was pre-internet.
I mean, it doesn't take the internet. All it takes is passing people in class. There's somebody crying by their lockers. You're like, what's wrong? And they're like, New Kids broke up.
And then you said, can I go home?
So, Desiree, you hear the word.
Yes.
Which teacher do you go to? How do you approach them? How does it go?
So basically, by the time I had gotten to third period, there were already girls that I'd seen early in their day who had gone home.
Wow.
And I was upset, but I wasn't so upset until I realized that it was a good way to go home. I realized if I could work up enough emotion, if I could go I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the rest of the lesson. Most people don't want to deal with a girl crying.
Yeah.
Basically, the teacher sent me to the nurse. The nurse
The
called
nurse?
Yeah.
For tears?
Yes. That's the first line of defense is the
How
nurse.
stupid was your teacher that they didn't know what the water coming out of your eyes was? You need to see a nurse!
All right, so what... Look, she's seen...
What is she, Rob?
She's seen...
The suspense is killing me.
She...
Are you auditioning for Open All Hours?
She seems to have been very honest, in my opinion.
Well, she has been very honest.
Now, what do you think?
Lucy?
Oh, I don't know. I'm more... What do you think?
That's a good, decisive decision.
You do this for a living, don't you? What the...
What do you think? Do you do this for a living?
Do you mean sift through evidence and make a deduction? Because that's not my actual job.
The part you play?
Yes.
Oh, you mean him? I thought you meant me. I genuinely thought you meant that I do this for a living. Oh, you mean him? That's even more bizarre.
Yeah.
Who does it for a living? What do you do?
Death in Paradise.
And are you a detective?
It's not a documentary, Lucy.
OK. What's it going to be?
I think it's true.
True.
I think what Ralph thinks.
What are you going to say, Lee?
Well, we're going to go with D.I. Ralf, aren't we?
We're saying it's true. OK, so Desiree, they all think it's true. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Very well done. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Helen. So, Lucy, what is Helen to you?
This is my old neighbour, Helen, although for 2 years I mistakenly called her Brenda.
Ralph, how do you know Helen?
This is Helen. I once got a kid sent off in a football match after using her as VAR.
Finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Helen?
This is Helen. She is the teacher I had to apologise to after I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
So there we have it. David, where will you start?
OK, so, Lucy, you called her Brenda for 2 years?
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the name Brenda?
Brenda was the name of her chicken. I'd heard Helen talk about Brenda.
As if she was talking about herself in the third person. Like, Brenda's a winner. Brenda's not going to take any more of this. Brenda's laid an egg.
She laid lots of eggs.
Right.
And that's how we met, because Helen brought Brenda's eggs round to me.
Right, so
she said, these are Brenda's eggs, and then I've thought, oh, do you know Brenda's a lovely woman?
it's an odd way of referring to your own property. This is David's cup of tea. You didn't twig that she didn't mean herself.
I think she talked about Brenda more than she talked about herself.
So just her repeated use of the word Brenda just made you say, well, she must be called Brenda.
Yeah, but that got me into some difficult situations.
Oh,
Go on, tell us all.
Well, when it was Helen's 60th, I wrote a birthday card to Brenda.
So you knew her well enough to get her a card for her birthday, but not her name.
Can you repeat that?
I mean, you knew her well enough to know it was her birthday, and you didn't know her name.
Had you ever heard the name Helen? Do you think that Helen was the chicken?
Yeah, what did you think the chicken was called?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Well, I've been here a while. I thought I'd come up with something useful.
This birthday, when it was her 60th, you wrote the card, addressed it to Brenda. Was there a party? Did you attend?
There was a party.
Oh, and did you go?
Yeah.
When did you twig that she's called Helen?
When they started eating Brenda.
Another neighbour rang and said, you've been at the party calling Helen the name of her chicken.
That's a confident thing to phone you up and say, isn't it?
Oh, she's a confident neighbour.
What's her name?
Rover.
And then, once you were illuminated as to your error, tell us about the next time you saw Helen.
Well, I rang her
You rang her.
and I said, I'm so sorry. I've been calling you the name of your chicken.
And how did she respond?
That's when she realised she had the right person this time.
No, she didn't mind, and she said, it's a lovely card, and I don't mind that it says Brenda in it.
All right, who would you like to quiz next?
Ralph.
Yes.
You used Helen as what?
I once got a kid sent off in a football match after using Helen as VAR.
So now I actually know. Stereotypically, I shouldn't know what that means, but I do. Using video technology to determine something that happens too quickly for the human eye.
Exactly.
Video-assisted referee.
All right. Thank you, person in Rob's ear. OK, so what is this match?
It's the Chertsey Town under-11s football match, league game.
Are you under 11 at this point?
No, I was watching my friend's kid play, my friend Barney.
And what happened?
Well, they were playing against Slough, which is a relatively tense game. It's not quite a local derby, but they're both good teams and they were vying for, like, top of the league. And
To be fair, all under-11 games are derbies. You don't travel to Aberdeen for a game. They're all pretty close to each other.
There was a lot of rivalries, my point.
Yeah.
So it was quite an important game. And the defender for Slough handballed in the penalty area, very, very obviously. The referee, for some reason, didn't see it, but everyone on the touchline did, and everyone went absolutely sparing. It was one of those slightly embarrassing things where all the adults care a lot more than the actual kids do on the pitch.
So how did Helen become... How did Helen assist with the VAR?
Well, she was just by the side of the pitch pecking for corn, and Helen was videoing it. So I went, hold on, and I ran onto the pitch and said, ref, come and look at this. And the ref saw it, saw that the kid had handballed it, and sent the kid off.
Sent him off?
Sent him off.
I love the idea that you started his story by saying some of the other parents take it too seriously.
That's quite harsh for a handball, isn't it? Sending off,
It was deliberate in the penalty area.
And that is the rule. If it's deliberate in the penalty area, you get sent off.
Yeah, and at 10 years old, that's an important lesson to learn, David.
I agree with you. I would say the clue's in the name, football.
Right, would you like to take any time now asking Lee about his claim?
OK.
just recap, because it was a while ago.
This is Helen. She's the teacher that I had to apologise to when I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
How did this come about?
Well, my daughter has a gerbil. Well, had.
Yeah. How did the gerbil die?
I'm not sure. All I know is that CPR didn't help. That's my wife's name. So I woke up, I went to wake my daughter up.
And you went to wake the gerbil up and you couldn't?
I don't wake the gerbil up, he gets up whenever he wants.
Right. And in this case, it was never again.
Well, usually the gerbil was up, and then I thought, oh, he's having a bit of a lie in there. He doesn't usually sleep on his back with his legs in the air.
So how did that gerbil then wind up in your daughter's rucksack on the way to school?
Because, to comfort her, I said, we'll give him a proper burial tonight in the garden. But I was worried about the time, and also I thought she'd get very upset in the garden burying him. So I said, we'll do it after school, when you get back. We said exactly the same about her nan. And funny enough, the same thing, I remember thinking, she doesn't usually sleep on her back with her legs and arms in the air. And I said, look, what I'll do is I'll put him in this little Tupperware container, and then tonight we'll bury him when you get back from school. And then I took the Tupperware container downstairs, ready to do that. And, of course, sandwiches were made, but we've only got one type of Tupperware container. We've got lots of them, but they're those sort of blue ones. You can't see through. And,
right, you can't see through at all. You can't see the sort of the vague sense of, rather than sandwiches, the corpse of a rodent. So there they are, the two identical containers.
Two identical containers.
Like the domed dishes in that episode of Faulty Towers.
So, and then what was really worrying was we had the health inspector due round.
So what was the first you heard of it? When did you first know something had gone awry?
When you were burying some sandwiches later that day.
The first I heard of it was when the teacher phoned me up, Helen.
Oh,
Brenda.
Yeah. That's the link, isn't it?
That's the link, well done. I said, my pet's died. She said, ooh, I hope it's that cheetah, then you can skin it and I can wear it on your show. Are they told not to laugh or is she angry? She rang me and she said, it's Miss, and you're not going to believe this, but it's genuinely true, Miss Fowler. Genuinely true.
Is it?
Chicken connect. Yeah. Well, you say, is it? It can't be true if you're telling the truth. Work it out, Lucy. That means you're telling us it's a lie.
It's Miss Fowler here.
Miss Fowler rang me up and said, your daughter's in tears. And I said, right, what's happened? And she said, well, she went for lunch and the other kids, you know, it was the usual stuff, Baby Bell, Ribena, and you've gone with dead gerbil. And then she said the key word that made me feel like a bad father. She said, again. She knew, obviously, my daughter knew what had happened. Mm-hmm. But she was traumatised, absolutely traumatised. And she's now in care.
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Well, she didn't eat it, because she's not a lunatic.
Did she eat it?
Right, we need an answer. So, David's team is Helen, Lucy's misnamed mate, Ralph's replacement referee, or Lee's traumatised teacher.
Well,
Lee.
you think it's Lee?
Lee, I'm desperate for it to be Lee.
Yeah. And she does look like she could be a teacher. Like, when he made that joke, she did the official teacher, that's not funny look.
Yes.
She gave us the it's your own time you're wasting look, didn't she?
What about Lucy?
Well, Lucy asked Lee if his was true, so I'm pretty much ruling her out.
Brenda the chicken. What about Ralph?
Well, there's a lot of detail there.
Yeah.
Chertsey, Slough, that I can believe the anger of the parents and getting it all out of proportion. And, you know, this is obviously why football needs to be banned. I think it's Ralph.
You think it's Ralph? Right, Helen, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Helen, and Lucy called me Brenda.
Yes, Helen is Lucy's misnamed mate. Thank you very much, Helen. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's David.
My local greasy spoon has named one of their all-day breakfasts.
Sometimes you could sound really posh, don't you?
My local...
I think we're going to go with lie.
My local greasy spoon has named one of their all-day breakfasts after my regular order. Now, for just £7.99, anyone can enjoy Hungry David's Mushroom Madness.
Please do.
Wow. Can you tell us what a mushroom madness is, please?
The Mushroom Madness is 4 large fried, you know, like the large fried mushrooms.
Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah. It has rotational symmetry. That's the key thing. Right. 4 of them, and 2 fried eggs between the 4 mushrooms of madness. Yeah. And then diagonal bacon over the top of the mushrooms. Yeah. And toast on the side.
So you know these mushrooms?
Yeah.
Did you ask that it has to be 4?
I asked.
And do you ask for the layout, or do you start positioning it like that?
I initially started positioning it.
Yeah.
And I got chatting to the guy that works there.
Sorry, whoa. You made small talk with a stranger?
Yes.
Come on, David.
Well, remember, this could be a lie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So you were brought a breakfast, a normal breakfast, and then you...
Ruined it.
Built it on...
I ordered the items. You know how they have various set item things you can go for, or you can just say, I'll have this, this, and this. Well, my this, this, and this has become a set item.
What's it called?
David's... It's called Hungry David's Mushroom Madness.
Just remind us of the layout of this meal.
You want me to remember the name, remember the layout? This is just something true that happened to me. It's the 4 mushrooms, bit sort of like sombrero-y. You know, like enormous grey...
Yes.
Not enormous, very, very small. But enormous for a mushroom, small for a hat. And... Oh, something else I was going to say. I can't remember now.
There was something else I was going to say. I can't remember. Wonderful stuff from David Mitchell. Vintage stuff.
That's why we didn't get recommissioned. I can trace it back to that one moment. But David said there was something else I was going to say. I just can't remember.
Wouldn't that be a ballsy trailer for the show? This is what I did. I was going to say something else, but anyway. And then at 8 o'clock.
OK. What do you think, Ralf?
I don't believe for a second that David Mitchell goes into a Greasy Spoon cafe.
What if he just thinks it's greasy?
It's actually a 2 Michelin-star French restaurant.
It lost a star last year and now he calls it the Greasy Spoon.
Are you saying I don't know whether something's greasy? I do know. I can detect grease.
Right, it's time to decide.
Has he give you any feedback on how it's going, this dish? How's it going? Yeah, we're not sold many, David. We're thinking of dropping the David. So you think it's...
I think it's a lie. He checked his card twice.
What do you think, Lucy?
I think whatever Ralph thinks.
Lie? I think it's a lie. It's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Well, David, was it a lie or was it actually all true?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. David doesn't have a breakfast named after him. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with bare-faced lies and well-masked truths. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a dapper comedian who once performed at the Royal Variety Show. He was the only act who ever had to dress down to meet the Queen. It's Tom Allen. Hello. And an actress who starred in the sitcom Getting On about life in the NHS. It was so authentic, there was a 4-month waiting list to watch it. It's Vicky Pepperdine. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedian who appears on the MASH report. I love it. But then I love anything with MASH. It's Jeff Norcott. And a fashion designer and judge on the Great British Sewing Bee. I've had to warn her, no matter what she thinks of David's outfit, she can't vote him off. It's Esme Young. So we begin with round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Tom, you're first up tonight.
I have a folder on my laptop containing flattering photos of me that I have asked my family to give to the police should I ever go missing.
David's team.
So, how many in the range? I think at the moment, because I'm quite picky, it's around about 55 to 60.
So that's a good range for the police to choose from.
Yes, well, I wanted to give them options.
Yeah.
Where did you get this idea from, Tom?
I think I just always, whenever I watch things like Crime Watch or the news, I always think to myself, I would hate to look like some of the people on there.
The quality of the photograph?
Yes, yes.
More than the crimes.
Oh, who cares?
What sort of poses did you pull for these photos then, Tom?
I think it's always good to look like you're smiling, isn't it? Because I think that would probably encourage more people to come and find me.
So show us, have a look down 7 and give us pose number 1.
So anything where I'm like...
God, I'm surprised anyone would want to take you.
What did you call the folder? Because it must have a name on your desktop. What did you call it?
Well, I just call it emergency photos.
That could mean something else, Tom, to be fair.
My wife's out tonight, I'll need the emergency photo.
Emergency photos for if the Wi-Fi goes out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Do you play around with filters and stuff? I mean, is there a sort of disappearance filter?
So I look like I've got bunny ears or something?
Yeah.
Or sepia. You could do it sepia and then it would look like you disappeared hundreds of years ago.
Well, what do you think, Jeff?
I just hope this doesn't end up being chilling archive footage. You know what I mean?
Well, some of the photographs you see on the news and stuff are so miserable, where people are like...
I mean, when you've been
be
kidnapped, I don't think that's, like, the main thing that you'd be worried about. If you was in someone's cellar, handcuffed to a radiator, you'd be thinking, Jesus, I hope they don't use Malaga 97 photos.
Why would he need 53?
Well, I suppose he wants to give the programme makers a range. How many outfits did you bring for this evening's recording, Tom?
I brought 3 suits and I bought 5 shirts.
OK,
and I bought
it's true. Blatantly true.
Lots of...
I came with none and found this in the bin.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
Do you think it's true? You don't think it's true?
No, I don't, actually.
Oh, this puts me in an awkward position of having to think. My instinct is that it's a lie.
All right. Tom, was it a lie or were you telling the truth?
I can tell you, it was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Tom doesn't have a folder of flattering photos in case he goes missing. Esme, you're next.
Oh, right. I once spent a pleasant afternoon riding around topless on a motorbike.
These two.
Hang on. Where were you going on this motorbike?
That is the last question I'd have thought.
Yes, he's
We've got different angles, me and you, haven't we?
Indeed, yes.
Who were you with?
a friend.
Was he riding in you at the back or the other way around?
I beg your pardon?
What was the man's name, Esme?
It was Phil.
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 And what relationship were you to Phil?
He was my boyfriend.
So he was your boyfriend. When was this? I mean, just give us an approximation.
Oh, decades ago.
How many decades?
Oh, no.
No, what?
Don't make us say that.
All right, which century?
The last century.
Is that worse? Is that worse?
Definitely worse.
I'm not good at these things. What about...
He's a very, very rude man.
What's he wearing?
I don't remember.
Well, let me rephrase the question. Did he have anything out?
Well, he had his arms out.
Can you first of all tell us why you decided to go to... Was it just because you were being devil-may-care?
Well, I'd been sunbathing.
Really?
Right.
Right.
In my
right.
knickers.
Just your knickers?
Well, no, actually, I had a scarf tied around my top.
Oh, and then
Right.
he took that off on the motorbike. That's very dangerous.
Did it? Oh,
Could have got caught in the wheels.
I'll tell you what, if my idea earlier would have been that Phil had something out, he could have caught that in the wheels, couldn't he?
I don't know who this Phil is, but he's very impressive. You should never have dumped him.
So you are lying, sunbathing, and he suggests, why don't we go for a spin on the bike?
Yeah.
You jump on the back of the bike, and at this point you've got the improvised bra thing on. So when you start riding, it's on. At what point in the journey did you decide to get rid of the scarf, and where did you put it?
Well, what happened is, because we were going so fast, the scarf fell round my waist.
If you were holding on to him, I guess. So you weren't in a position to put it back on?
No.
And how long did this last?
About 45 minutes, an
45
hour.
minutes? When was this in the world?
Surrey.
Oh. I know Surrey well. Whereabouts in Surrey?
I think it's called Bug Hill.
Right.
Do you know Bug Hill?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, OK.
I'll never forget, it's where I once saw a topless motorbike.
So I suppose, in a way, though, they're not totally exposed to the elements.
How big are they?
Well, I don't know.
So it's a very windy day if they're out there.
Very nice.
You were doing the size of them.
I wasn't going like...
Are you doing this?
They weren't actually just... I don't know how big the scarf was. I don't know about these matters.
What are you thinking, Beke?
I think it's true.
You think it's true
I
as well?
think she's a wild child.
I really enjoyed it. It felt like an episode of Heartbeat.
It did a bit, didn't it?
I'm going to go with my team. If both my team members say it's
Well,
true.
it was my gut feeling.
OK, so you're saying that it's true.
OK.
Esme, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was true.
Yeah! Our next round is called This Is Mine, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Eamon. So, Tom, what is Eamon to you?
This is Eamon, and after a night out on the tiles with me, he was unable to walk for 2 days.
So, Tom's partying pal. Vicky, how do you know Eamon?
This is my neighbour, Eamon, and for about a month, we each thought we were conversing with an owl, when in reality, we were each hooting at the other.
Vicky's featherless friend. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Eamon?
This is Eamon. He caught me climbing out of the boot of my car after I'd smuggled myself into his safari park.
David, where do you want to begin?
Well, Tom.
Yes?
So what was it that happened to Eamon that stopped him walking for 2 days?
None of your goddamn business. I was doing a gig. We went out.
Describe the evening.
We went to a nightclub and we got drunk and... Sorry, everybody. And I was actually thrown out of the nightclub when I tried to prop myself up on a rope barrier and fell on the floor.
Well, hang on a minute, Tom.
Yes.
You've done a gig
Yes.
where you're compos mentis, you're sober,
Completely.
you're being your wonderful, glittering self, you're
Yes.
entertaining literally dozens of people. And then you go out with your friend Eamon,
Yes.
laughing Eamon there. What does he do?
He's a photographer.
A photographer.
Does he take photos of you for your desktop file?
So you fell over.
Yes.
The bouncers go, hang on, someone in here has been drinking.
Yes.
And throw you out.
Yes.
I hope they said it in exactly that voice, Derek.
So then, Eamon, being my friend, took me back to my hotel, but I could not remember what room I was in, and so he had to put me in the lift. He went up to each floor to see if the key would work on any of the doors on that floor. So Eamon went off to try the doors. He didn't want to leave me in the lift in case the lift door closed and I went to another floor and he never saw me again. So he draped me across the threshold of the lift.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the doors were constantly opening and closing across my head.
How many floors did he check?
I think it wasn't a huge one, but it was probably about 6 floors high.
6 floors.
And on 6 separate occasions, the lift doors are banging on your...
Several times on each floor. And at that point, he realised I was actually staying not in the main part of the hotel, but in an annex next to it, which had no lift, and so he had no choice but to drag me to my room.
And all this lugging and dragging
and
left him unable to walk.
Did his back in and left him unable
I'm
to walk for 2
surprised
days.
you could walk after all that.
I'm a very resilient person, Esme.
Who would you like to question next?
OK, so, Vicky.
Just remind us what it was that you said, Vicky.
This is my neighbour, Eamon, and for a month we both thought we were conversing with an owl when, in fact, we were just hooting at each other.
Could you show us a hoot?
That's rich coming from you.
OK, so what I heard was... Woo.
That's a ghost.
And I went, because I'm quite keen on owls, and I went...
What's that?
It's a mouse.
No, it's the call and response of the tawny owl.
Is it? And you thought, we must welcome the tawny owl.
Yeah, this owl's gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
Unless I let it know that it has a friend.
Do you realise that what you're doing, strictly speaking, is grooming? Because you're not an owl. You're pretending to be an owl under false pretences to...
Catfishing.
I hadn't really thought that it was owl fishing. So.
OK,
Yes.
what happened next?
Cut to, a few nights later, I am going to the back door, and I go and I think, well, I wonder if that owl is out there. So I go...
Oh, hang on, that's the reply.
Why didn't you do the oo?
Well, because actually the wit is the call, and the woo is the reply.
Well, hang on then. Why did you wit when you heard a woo? That owl was clearly already talking to someone else. Finally, there's an owl in the area, and you just interrupt.
And then how did you find out he wasn't the owl?
Look at him. Would it be great now if his head just span round?
At the end of our road is a off-licence shoppy type thing, and I was in there, and Eamon was buying a Sunday paper. One of the things that was in there was a supplement which was about nature, and one of the things that they'd done a survey on was something called Owl Prowl. And it was lists of sightings of owls.
Can I just say, I've had years of experience in this. You are digging a massive hole. You didn't need to mention the supplements.
Owl Prowl.
Sorry, so Owl Prowl, yes. And I said, I think there's an owl in this neighbourhood, and he said, there is, I've heard it. And I said, I think it's a tawny owl. And I said, in fact, I heard it last night, and he said, so did I. And then it gradually dawned on us both that what we'd been doing was...
I see. Replying.
Hooting.
Yeah.
Is this the plot of like a rom-com with Meg Ryan?
Yeah. What about Lee? Would you remind us of your claim?
This is Eamon. He caught me climbing out of the boot of my car after I tried to smuggle myself into his safari park.
How long ago?
This was 13 years ago.
So what was the saving?
The saving was, I think it was £35 for an adult.
Right.
But the reason why I didn't want to pay is because I had been before to the safari park, and I'd come out without the annual pass, and I was annoyed. So I got so irritated, and we had a bit of a row, me and my wife, because I said, go back and get the annual pass, and she said, no. And in the end, I said, well, look, I'm just going to sneak in the boot. We had our baby on the back seat. He wouldn't get in the boot with me, so...
So when you were in the boot, how were you lying in the boot? How big a boot
like
was
now.
it?
How were you found, Lee? The plan was that,
the plan was to just get
driven in.
Yes. So what happened, I said to my wife, is once we're in, pull over when it's safe, and she stopped. But the reason she stopped, I thought because we were safe, but no, it wasn't because she was safe. It was because a load of monkeys were crossing the road. So she stopped to let these monks cross. I think it's now safe to get out. We've got a safety latch in the boot. I think the thing, I got out.
You let yourself out of a boot?
Well, there's a little latch on...
No,
on
there's
the...
not.
There is.
Is
safety
there?
latch. There has been since 2013.
Can I ask you
All
something?
boots have to be fitted with an inner safety latch.
But this was 13 years ago, not 2013.
Exactly. So luckily, I had an advanced model. I had the prototype. The first car on the market to have a boot latch inside it.
You get out...
Do you remember the advert? Sick of your boot only opening from the outside? No longer. With the new Skoda internal boot latch. 6.4. No, so Eamon, who is working at the safari park...
As what?
He was the ranger, and his job was to make sure people...
What sort of equipment did he have?
Oh, he had it all. He had a big net.
Pith helmet.
No, he had a big net. He had a gun. He had a thing over his thing with lots of little darts in.
Yeah.
He had safari jacket on.
He had a snooker cue, a tennis racket, a banjo. And he spotted you climbing out of the boot.
Correct.
What were the monkeys doing as you got out of the boot? Did they just go on with their business,
luckily,
or did they...
The first thing they did was they removed the dead zebra that was lying on the floor, and that's what they were using to cross. Then they... It's confusing when a zebra just dies. Everyone just walks across.
And your wife must have been alarmed.
No, that's just the car. And... So I get out the boot, there's mayhem, he comes over, what are you doing? Get in the car! And then he does something to the monkeys, which is like he waves something, and they run. He just goes, and they go, and they run.
I'm just retelling the plot of Jumanji.
The monkeys have gone.
The monkeys are gone because he waved the anti-monkey stick.
Can you remember what it looked like, this anti-monkey stick?
Yeah, I remember it being very bright. I remember it being like a light, a very long light, like
lightsaber.
like Star Wars.
Like a lightsaber.
You have a lightsaber.
This is a job not for the net or the dart gun, but the lightsaber.
Yeah, right, he started doing that.
I think this was a lie, but I think Lee is starting to believe it on some level. He's so far into it.
What happens then?
So then he's telling me off. First of all, get in the car. Safety first.
Yeah.
So
Does he get in the car with you?
He gets in the car. Now he starts telling me off through the window. Now I can't open the window, which I tried to do politely. He went, close your window. So he went, oh, you're doing that? Can't hear you. He said, keep the window closed. You're not opening the window. I said, I can't hear you. Don't open the window. I said, I can't hear you. Don't open the window. And then eventually thought it'd be easy to just get in.
Difficult for him to get in with all his equipment.
And the baby in the baby seat in the back seat.
He gets just past the baby. He sits in between the baby. There's the baby. There's me. And there's baby.
So you're in the back as well. You didn't get in the front.
I didn't get in the front because I just panicked. He said, get in the car now. I just got in the first door I saw.
OK.
And I had to climb over the baby, then he had to climb over the baby. Shut both the doors.
Your wife's in the front, and in the back are you, Eamon, the baby, the net, the lightsaber, and the dart gun.
Correct. You all right?
Oh, look, he's crying at the memory of it.
It's bringing back tears, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
How does this come to a conclusion, Lee?
Well, so he looked at me and he said, is there any reason you've made me come in here with all this paraphernalia? What kind of idiot would get out the back of it? Are you trying to sneak in and not pay? I said, well, the thing is, stop laughing. I said, the thing, at least comb your beard up so it covers your mouth. And my wife said, don't talk to me like that. And he says, why are you sneaking in? And I told him the story I told you. And he didn't believe it either. Yeah. And he chastised me. He gave me a good telling off. He said, you're risking your life here. He says, you're not going to believe this. He says, but exactly a week ago, a fella got out the boot of his car. Unfortunately, he'd used a new banana shampoo, and they literally dragged him off into the forest, and he was never seen again.
I remember. I think I read about
that. Do you remember?
It's OK. You can relax now. We need an answer. So, David's team is Eamon, Tom's partying pal, Vicky's featherless friend, or maybe Lee's wildlife warden.
What I don't get with Lee's story is why, in the beginning, was he going the lengths of sneaking himself in like a journalist entering a war zone when it was just a safari park?
Because, I mean, listen, we just had a baby and things were tight. I mean, I'd spent most of my money on a new car that had a new facility to get ourselves out of the
Basically, we have 3 stories. One of them isn't possible. 2 of them are unlikely but possible. And I think I'll leave it there.
So who's it going to be then? Time to decide.
I don't know. So you think... You think Tom?
No, I think Vicky.
You think Vicky? If you're divided...
Yes?
I will cast my casting vote for Tom.
Saying it's Tom. OK, Eamon, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Eamon, and I had to get Tom back to his hotel room.
Yes, Eamon is Tom's partying pal. Thank you very much, Eamon. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Jeff.
I once crashed my car because I was driving cross-legged.
These two.
Did you need the toilet?
I was just stuck in traffic, and I'd passed my test like 2 months before, and I was just bored, and I sort of looked down, and I just thought, why not just sort of mix this up a little bit?
Whoa. So you didn't cross your legs casually for a little rest of your legs?
No.
You crossed your legs to see if you could operate the opposite pedals?
Yeah.
Which of the 3 pedals did you have your tooth in?
So if it's normally right foot accelerator, left foot clutch, I went left foot accelerator, right foot clutch.
So right over there.
Did you drive for a while in this interesting position?
No,
then?
no.
No.
I was
instant.
just in traffic, and I decided to do it, and then I just started like ramming the guy in front of me, like repeatedly.
I've got a question here, though, because I recently passed my test. Because I know if you took your foot off the clutch, you'd stall the engine. You wouldn't be able to crash.
No, because it was... You got to understand that... So the accelerator was fully depressed.
It was fully depressed?
You don't keep your foot on the clutch all the time.
But if you stall the engine, though...
Did you definitely pass? If your engine is ticking over at neutral at the traffic lights, you can take your foot off the clutch. Not only can you, you should. And put your handbrake on. You should be there revving going...
Lee, I have to tell you, we are on the same team.
You said you were repeatedly ramming
stoved in.
Well, how did that happen?
Well, because I just froze.
Did you get out of the car?
No, I took the keys out, threw them out the window.
You did?
I did do that.
Why did you do that?
I didn't know how else to stop what was happening.
Oh, I see.
You know what you could have done?
Yeah.
You could have uncrossed your legs.
So did he come up to the car window?
Yeah. The problem was he asked me what had happened because he felt like he was essentially under attack. Right? It's not just a shunt, is it? This is a repeated kind of like...
So what did he say?
I explained, and he said to me, well, no one would be that stupid. And I was like, well, you're wrong, I was.
Did you get out and get the keys?
And did you know where the keys were?
I recovered the keys, yeah.
Where from?
Well, from where I'd thrown them to.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'm trying to find out. Where were they?
Well, because in the UK we drive on the right, so I...
No, we don't.
We drive... No, to be fair, you cross your legs, I suppose you go the opposite way.
What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to say true.
Tom, you think it's...
Barefaced lie.
Time to decide, Lee.
I'm going to say that I think it's a lie.
So you're going with a lie. Two against one. Jeff, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
That was true.
No!
Yes, it's true. Jeff did crash his car because he was driving cross-legged. Next, it's David. Hello.
I once got so drunk, I whipped out my laptop, thought, what the hell, and ordered myself a Latin phrase book.
These two.
What sort of... But a Latin phrase book feels like quite an unusual thing. When would you use a Latin phrase?
It's actually, strictly, it's called a Latin primer. But it is a book of Latin phrases and Latin grammar.
But nothing had happened in the previous years where this was a problem. You were fine without your Latin.
Well, I had a, very awkward dinner with a centurion, but, No, it wasn't like... Yeah, I haven't particularly felt that gap, but I was...
Give us some of your favourite Latin phrases.
I can't
You must know one or two, a man of your learning.
Veni, vidi, vici.
Or
Veni, vidi, wiki.
Yes.
Depending on how you pronounce it.
What does it mean? I came, I saw...
I conquered. Quod erat demonstrandum.
What I have just demonstrated. Yeah, I went to a comprehensive. I know all of these phrases, Dave.
Is there any modern practical phrases, like, where is the station?
No, and if you think about it, you'll know why.
How did you get on with Latin when you were at school?
Well, no, we didn't do Latin, no.
You'd need a primer, wouldn't you? You'd need a phrase.
We had loads of that in the shed.
Tom, what are you thinking?
The idea of buying a textbook for a language that is no longer spoken for somebody who works in an environment where that language isn't used, which was taught to him at school several years ago, that he had to get drunk to buy, is exactly the sort of thing that David Mitchell would do.
You're going to say it's true, Lee?
Definitely.
You think it's true? They all think it's true.
No.
Right.
Oh, it's true.
David.
Yeah. Of course it's true.
Yes, it's true. David did drunkenly order himself a Latin phrase book. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On Lee Mack's team tonight, from Blue Peter to Morning Live, it's Gethin Jones. Stand-up comic and star of Britain's Got Talent, it's Nabil Abdul Rashid. And with David Mitchell tonight, a star of stage and screen, the wonderful Francesca Mills. And here with more hull-raising tales, it's comedian Lucy Beaumont. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Lucy, you're starting us off tonight.
Right. I once impressed a man in Hull with what I did with my Henry Hoover.
Please, team.
Who was this man, first of all?
Well...
I don't mean Henry, obviously, I know who.
What happened was I went to view a house for a friend, basically.
Why?
Because they wanted to move to where I was living. So they didn't have time
What's
to come over.
What's the friend's name?
Peter.
Is he left-handed?
No, he's from Dublin.
What has the left-handedness got to do with the story?
It's the details. You've got to have details.
Yes, but not all the details are relevant.
What hand would you hold the Hoover with?
Oh, when you put it like that.
So you're viewing a house on behalf of someone else to buy?
Yeah, and basically, when we walked in to view it, it was horrific. The guy who lived there had trashed it, basically.
And who was showing you around, the estate agent?
Yeah, but they were saying that none of the stains were alcohol, and I said, I think I'll be able to clean this.
Oh?
So, I know, and the estate agent said, I'd be really glad if you could clean it for us. So I went back to get my Henry Hoover, but I don't drive, so I just pulled it along the street.
That sounds like a long walk with said Hoover.
No, just Newland Avenue.
Oh.
Just remind me again how far Newland Avenue is from this place. I've no idea where it is.
I'd say 12 minutes.
What would normal people say?
Did you discover what the stains were? Because...
Yeah, it was a tenant that was in previous, and he said the good thing is he never smoked or drank.
Right.
So they were just urine.
There was just...
Sorry?
That's the only...
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness it's only urine. I'd so hate it if it was ash or wine.
He told you it was urine stains before you went to get the Hoover.
That's why I offered.
Yeah, but you don't use a Hoover to get rid of a stain.
No, after you put the carpet stain remover on, you
Yeah.
have to then hoover it. I've got an MVQ in cleaning. Don't tell me how to clean up a stain, like.
What else was the problem? Was it just stainage or was it mess?
There was all sorts
What's
going
the
on.
licorice?
Yeah. There was... in the fridge.
Can we wait till everyone's got it before we move on?
So I cleaned the fridge. It was quite poetic, really. It had half a Battenberg and a soap in it.
A soap? Was it tomato soap? It was a soap, a bar of soap.
Soap,
Why would you have soap in a fridge?
Why would you have urine on the floor?
So you said you impressed Peter with what you
No,
did.
so Peter's my friend that I was looking at it for. But I said, you do not want to buy this place.
Oh. Was he buying or letting? Because you've said tenant
So there
before.
was a tenant in it who
But
was
then it
renting,
was gonna be
but it was gonna
sold.
Wait a minute. So did you know the second you saw this place, even when it's cleaned up, that it's not advisable for Peter?
Yeah.
Well, why would you bother then cleaning it?
Because
No more questions.
I'll be honest.
Are you going to be honest now, are you?
I'll be honest.
What have you been up to this point that you feel like you have to qualify this and now you're going to be honest? What have you been doing?
No, he paid me 20 quid.
He paid you 20 quid?
Yeah, this
Not Peter,
Not
the
Peter.
estate agent.
I was on TV.
How long did it take to
I
do
did a whole day with him.
A whole day for 20 quid?
Yeah.
20 quid?
How do you know the estate agent was impressed with what you did?
Because he said you're my bridge over troubled waters.
All right, what do we think?
I think if she's not lying, there's something wrong with her. I just don't think it's true.
I don't think it's true.
What about you, Gethin?
There was lots of talking about letting and buying. I think it's a lie.
Well, my team both think it's a lie. I'm 50-50, but these two guys look like they know what they're talking about. so-
OK, so they're saying it's a lie. Lucy, was that a lie, or were you telling us the truth?
It was...
It's true. Lucy did impress a man with her vacuum cleaner. Gethin, you're up next.
I once found a policeman passed out in my bedroom.
Oh? David's team.
When did you discover a policeman passed out in your bedroom?
Probably about 10 to 15 years ago.
A policeman in uniform passed out in your bedroom 10 to 15 years ago?
Not in his breadroom. There's been no mention of a bakery. Please don't put words or bread in my client's mouth.
So it was actually my spare bedroom. I was
here we
coming
go.
home from work.
Was it meant to be just fun and games, Gethin?
I'm about to put my suit away, and the bedroom is full of blood.
Of what?
There's blood everywhere. And I panic. I absolutely panic. I come
And
out...
a woman walked in and said, "Don't worry, I'll sort that out. I'll drag this over from the earth."
So at this point, you've seen a load of blood, but you don't know where the blood's come from?
No.
Yeah.
So I'm panicking. I call the police. So a policeman and a policewoman come to the house. I take them to the room, and the policeman goes into the room, and the next thing we hear is a thud.
Join us on the next episode of Will I Lie to You, where Gethin Jones reveals what happened.
What happens next?
I venture into the room, and then I sort of see the policeman on the floor, and then I look at the window, and it's like Batman's been through the window, you know, like comes through the window. It was a pigeon.
What?
What I can't get my head around is how has the pigeon got in and then got out again? Because there's no pigeon.
Oh, because the pigeon's not there.
The pigeon looks like it's come through the window like this.
What, in that shape?
Yeah. You can see its hands.
It's
legs.
All these years I've been calling them wings. Is it hands?
It turns out the policeman has got a phobia of birds. The pigeon's come in, pooed himself.
Yeah.
And then there's blood everywhere, probably panicking. I don't know what a pigeon does in that situation.
You're telling it quite impressionistically. What we seek here is an order of events. So what are you saying? The first thing that happened before you arrived with your suit is that a pigeon flew through the window?
Yeah, I didn't know that as I'm walking up
No,
to
I don't
this-
want the order
Oh.
of things as you understood them.
OK.
Let's piece together the order of the events as they occurred. So what we think happened, if anything about this is true, is that a pigeon flew at your window, and the window was insufficiently sturdy to repel the bird. It came through the glass.
Like Batman.
I don't know whether Batman actually does that. Crashing through windows and then bleeding everywhere, going, ah! Doing a poo and then leaving.
Maybe it was a robin.
That's a classic mixture of groan and applause.
Welcome to my love life.
Why did the policeman faint when the bird had left?
I don't... the feathers. Like, feathers everywhere.
Had you said there were feathers
I think
before?
so. I think so.
There were feathers.
This is the first mention of feathers.
It's mention of feathers.
So this policeman has seen the feathers.
Yeah.
And thought, horror of horrors.
And the blood.
But he doesn't mind the blood. He's a policeman.
Yeah.
He can't have a phobia of blood, can he?
Yeah, but it won't have helped, will it?
I don't know. Maybe it will have done. Maybe he loves his job. And he just thinks, oh, great, a mystery. Who did this? Oh, no, I'll keep it together. Think of the blood. But no, the feathers, the terror. You know, Aunt so-and-so's budgerigard. The relentless Battenberg, the soap in the fridge.
Well, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's not real.
So,
Do you think it's not real?
Yeah, I don't
Oh, we'll go
worry
lie then.
So what do you think, Fran? What do you think?
I think because of the late coming of certain information like the feathers and the poo, I believe it is false.
Has it occurred to you that he might have introduced those elements late in order to make the story seem implausible? You could be being very, very clever here.
Yeah.
You've deliberately injected
Geffen presents Morning Live.
What do you think?
I don't think it's...
You don't think it's true?
No.
If it's not true, he invented that it was the spare room where he kept his suits. He went in and saw blood, and it turned out it was a pigeon that had crashed through and done a poo and then left. That is a Byzantine level of invention. From a card saying that a policeman was passed out in a bedroom. I'm going to go with my team. I'm going to make my own minority report later. All right, there we go.
So
we go lie.
They're saying that it is a lie. Gethin, was it true or was it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Gethin did find a policeman passed out in his bedroom. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Joe. So, Francesca, what is Joe to you?
This is Jo. She once searched my bag and found a severed hand in it.
Lucy, how do you know Joe?
This is Jo. I did a dodgy deal down a back alley to get some of her gravy.
David, what is your relationship with Joe?
This is Jo, and when I was her knight in shining armour, she rewarded me with a chocolate eclair.
So there we have it. Fran's frightened frisker, Lucy's sauce supplier, or David's pastry provider. Lee's team, where will you start?
OK, Fran, when was this?
At a theatre.
When was it?
Like 2 years ago?
So 2 years ago, you were going into a theatre?
Yes.
To see?
Harry Potter.
And Jo works at security at the theatre, does she?
Yeah.
What did you find in your bag again?
A severed hand.
What hand?
It was my left hand. Like a fake prosthetic of my left hand.
Why? Why?
Because I'd been at filming that day and wrapped, and at the end of the job,
They
they'd
gave you it?
given me...
What were you filming?
It was a Witcher prequel.
The Witcher.
My character has a hammer, and in one scene, the character Fiel grabs my hammer, smashes my hand, and then for the rest of the scene, I'm meant to have like a gammy hand.
Have you seen this programme?
I'm a big Witcher fan. I'm a Witcher nerd, in fact.
Have you seen that scene?
I didn't remember the scene. There's lots of fights.
So you can't remember if that particular character she plays was smashed with a hammer?
I mean, it was...
Because that would have been really handy. Next time you're watching anything, write it down in case we need it for the...
Hey, Lee.
I just want to pause, everybody, because I think Rob's got a joke. Here it comes, everyone.
You just said that if Nabil remembered it, it would be handy.
Francesca said that first, you just didn't hear.
Yeah.
So quick, Rob, and then about 6 minutes later, a little bit of blood pouring out of your ear, you went, I've got it!
I bet Jo has seen some things.
Yeah.
So what was her reaction like?
She was very shocked. And then I was like, I'm an actor, it's my hand, it's fake. And then she laughed. I was like, I would like to keep it with me so I don't lose it. And then she was like,
and what did she do? Let you keep it with...
She did, very kindly.
Right. And did you use to clap?
I didn't.
That would have been a hell of a look, holding on to it and going like that.
I didn't, but I should have.
Right, who do you want to quiz next?
Lucy, can you remind me again of what you said?
This is Jo, and down a back alley, we did a gravy deal.
Right, OK. First of all, how do you know Jo?
Sir, I don't know if she still is now, but she was a waitress in my local pub.
What was it called?
The Robin Hood.
The Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Tell me about the gravy before you tell me about the back alley. I sound like I'm a doctor.
Honestly, this gravy is like nectar. So I said, your gravy's so nice, can I buy just some gravy? And they said no.
Ah, so they refused to tell you the gravy?
They wouldn't sell me it separately. So I said, well, can I just buy another Sunday dinner? But I don't want the Sunday dinner, I just want the gravy.
And they said?
No. The manager of the pub said, life doesn't work like that.
I want to know why he wouldn't sell you another Sunday dinner.
I don't know, but he wouldn't.
Had the kitchen closed, maybe the kitchen had closed. I don't know why I'm getting involved, because actually she gave me a chocolate eclair.
So how did you end up in this alleyway with Jo?
So I said to Jo, would you sell me some gravy? You name your price. And she said, for 20 quid.
Everything's 20 quid with you.
20 quid for what?
£20 for a tub of... I said £20
so
for a tub of gravy.
She said £20.
No, I did. I said £20.
So you said, name your price, and they said, actually, I'll name it.
Yeah. I thought it was worth £20.
Did you come with your own Tupperware?
No, it was, you know, one of them, like, tinfoil things that you get
So she had that... Has she been selling black market gravy before?
No, because she said, meet me round the back after my shift finished.
After you what finished? You don't want to be buying gravy off anybody, is it? It's in this metal container. Take it. I don't want anybody. So, the metal container, if it's got a cardboard lid, that's not a good way to transport gravy.
No, it wasn't. I had to walk really slowly back.
Not easy when you're dragging a Henry Hoover. Why did she do it so secretively?
Because she knew she could potentially get the sack.
Right. Now, can you see the problem now?
What?
We're on national television. How's she going to get away with this?
I don't know. It's not my problem.
Now then, what about David?
David, remind us again.
When I was Jo's knight in shining armour, she rewarded me with a chocolate eclair.
What had you done?
I'd helped push her car out of a Ford.
What? A Ford?
Sorry, what?
Like in Frozen. Fjord.
No, not a fjord. Superhero. How could I get a car out of a fjord? How did she survive the crash off a cliff into a fjord?
I don't know what one is.
A ford is where, if there's a very small waterway, they make a ford where the road basically goes through the stream. and her car had stopped in it, and I helped push it out.
By yourself?
No.
Then how come only you got the gig?
Because the other person helping push her out was her husband, and she obviously felt that he had to help.
Well...
Yes, David, where are we?
We're in Cornwall.
We're in Cornwall. What are we doing there?
We were on holiday.
Oh,
Yeah.
With our wife and with our daughter?
Yes.
Lovely. Are we enjoying it?
Yes, it's nice there.
Are there any tensions just under the surface?
No, they're all out in the open. We're driving along, screaming at each other as usual. No, we're driving along very nicely in beautiful country lanes of Cornwall, and we come across this Ford.
Oh.
In the Ford is Joe's car,
right,
with Joe in it and Joe's husband. I can't remember the make of the car or the name of Joe's husband. I'm sorry.
How deep?
Well, I'm a bit sorry, but, you know, not... I think it was deep enough to have wet the engine of Joe's car.
Wow.
Such that it didn't
Please,
go.
one more time, David, say in your voice, it's deep enough to wet the engine.
It was above the bottom of the doors.
Right, well, that's important.
Because a bit of water got in when Joe's husband got out. Splash, splash,
interesting.
splash.
So he gets out?
Yes. Victoria and I realise maybe some help is needed.
Yes.
I get out of the car.
Good man.
Yeah. I mean, she's really talked me into it. It's not, you know... and I say, do you need a hand?
In my head, I'm picturing that they're in trouble and they're a bit worried, you know, and they say, oh, there's a guy getting out for the... It's the guy from Would I Lie to You? And she goes, oh, thank God. Is it Lee Mack? And he goes... No, it's David Mitchell. So that you go up to the car with the husband at the back. So she stays behind the steering wheel?
She does.
And you two push?
Yes.
And you're stood there now and you've got it out, and what happens then?
Well, she gives me a box with 2 chocolate eclairs in it as a thank you.
Well, here's a question. When did you eat the eclairs?
Later that day.
Where did she get the eclairs from? Just on the back seat?
She had some shopping bags in the boot.
And she said, have these?
She said, thank you so much. And there was a rather nice bottle of rosé. And as it turned out, she handed me the chocolate eclairs.
Did you politely refuse at first?
Yes, a little bit. But then she said,
you didn't
please.
take them and then keep
I
staring at the bags?
All right, look, we need an answer. Is Joe Fran's Frightentrisker, Lucy's sauce supplier, or David's pastry provider?
OK, well, let's go through them one by one. What do we think of Fran's story? Is her character someone that would be hit by a hammer?
There's a guy that turns into something and he mashes up a bunch of people.
Have you ever thought of doing continuity announcing?
I like Fran's story, but I sort of believe Lucy more.
We're not counting David at all.
I'm sorry, no one gets a chocolate eclair and waits to eat it until the afternoon. Not a chance.
That was your problem. Do you think I should have ate it literally in front of her? She hands it over, and I just go...
What do you think of Fran's story?
I think it's the most believable out of the 3. I struggle to believe anything Lucy says.
OK, Lee, it's time to guess.
We're going for Fran. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
OK, we think Fran.
You're saying it's Fran. Joe, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, my name's Jo, and Lucy did a dodgy deal to get some gravy.
Yes, Joe is Lucy's sauce supplier. Thank you very much, Joe. Which brings us to our final round, quick fire lies, and we start with... It's Nabil.
I once climbed into a crocodile enclosure because I wanted to get a closer look.
David's team.
When did you do this, and where did you do this?
When I was little, in Nigeria. It was a crocodile-themed restaurant.
Was crocodile on the menu?
I think so, yeah, I can't remember.
It's the restaurant's gimmick that there's a crocodile enclosure with real crocodiles, and you can watch the crocodiles as you dine.
Yes.
On crocodiles.
How easy was it to get into the crocodile?
I mean, at that time in Nigeria, we we didn't have health and safety. We had the concept of common sense. So, for example, if there was like a street next to a river, there wasn't a fence and a sign saying caution, river next to street. Because the Nigerian philosophy is that if you can see the sign, you can probably see the river. I hopped over the fence because I wanted to look at them because I just thought they were cute and friendly and stuff. And I got close to one and they just like came at me. And luckily for me, I didn't know, I just found out by accident, but they're fast running in a straight line. But if you take a corner, it's hard for them to kind of like...
Yes, you're meant to run away from crocodiles in zigzags.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time. I was running straight, but he was gaining on me. I was running and then I just like took a corner and hopped the fence.
And what sort of state were you in?
What do you think?
What, terrifying?
Have you been chased by an animal before? Anybody?
I've been attacked by a crocodile.
Yeah, there you go.
When were you attacked by a crocodile?
We were in a Louisiana swamp. We were rescuing crocodiles.
Will they not have been alligators?
Alligators.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear about it then. It's totally irrelevant.
I got chased by an ostrich as well.
No way.
Yeah, in a police officer's house. He's quite a well-to-do police officer.
Okay.
Because they take bribes. No. He had a lot of exotic stuff in his house, and one of the things he had was an ostrich. I got too close to one, and I was laughing at it because it was doing, I don't know whether it was a mating dance or a challenge. Like a... I kind of ended up doing the dance back. That probably wasn't a good idea.
And it chased you?
Yeah.
Sorry, who did you say you was with? Who was looking after you?
On which occasion? The policeman's house or the ostrich or the restaurant and the crocodile?
Well, I mean, I'd like to know both, really.
So, my parents practiced free-range parenting. Although that being said, I was more scared of my mom than I was of the crocodile.
So, what are you going to say? What are you thinking, Lucy?
I think it's true. I was listening to it like it was a real story. I forgot, actually, we were playing a game.
Fran?
I think it's true because you haven't embellished it any further. You've kept with the story.
What he hasn't done is add any feathers.
Well, he has, in the sense that he's added an extra story of being chased by an ostrich.
Lots of feathers, yes, I'll take it back.
Maybe he jumped to that truth story because he needed a break from telling a lie.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe.
Then why didn't he tell the show's researchers about being chased by an ostrich? That would have been equally interesting, particularly at the huge private zoo of a corrupt police officer.
What are you going to say?
I do
You have
not
to make a
know.
decision, David.
True.
You're saying that it's true. Nabil, was that true or was that a lie?
It's not true. It's not true.
Which one is it?
What? It's too late, but I sense now it's not true. I have that feeling.
It's not too late. You can change if you want to.
Go on then. You had a feeling then.
It was a smile, the way he was smiling.
He
was smiling like, I've got him.
I don't know if it's true or a lie, but if you now get this right because he's got to want to change your mind, I'll be livid.
I'm going... Lie.
You're saying it's a lie.
I think so.
Nabil, was it a lie or was it true?
It's true.
It's true. Nabil did climb into a crocodile enclosure. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 2 points and Lee's team have 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. sorts the facts from the fibs. On Lee Mack's team tonight, from You're Fired, we've hired comedian Tom Allen. And here to make a good impression, it's Taskmaster champion Morgana Robinson. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, Question of Sport captain and former England rugby legend Hugo Monnier. And former Blue Peter presenter and Saturday morning superstar Sarah Green. So, to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Hugo, you're first up.
Possession.
OK, there's a box under your desk. Could you take the item out of the box, pop it on the desk, and then read the card?
This was my lucky mascot Thumper. When I played for England, he had his own seat on the coach next to me and was always the last person I looked in the eye before leaving the dressing room.
Wow. Lee's team.
Can we get him?
Yes, let's see your sporting
Don't throw it
prowess.
forward. Do not throw it forward, otherwise that will be a foul.
You could pass it to me if you want. Team play?
Yes, of course. Catch it, please.
That's quite a thrill for me, thank you.
Thumper.
What? Be careful with Thumper. Be careful. Oh, Morgana.
Oh, Morgana, what are you doing?
Places you could look.
Does it smell of?
Success.
Yes.
I would like. Imagine if this was. It would smell of like jock straps and sweat. And just mud and general.
Wow. Where did he come from, Hugo? Where did you acquire him?
Had him as a child.
As a child, so a gift from a kindly parent or relative.
Hang on. This belongs to Johnny Wilkinson. What's that? So, how long have you had him?
About 25 years.
OK, keep an eye on his face. Would that annoy you a bit?
Sorry?
I'm just checking out if that annoys you. He seems you're not that bothered, doesn't he? Look, I'm doing that.
So you said he sat next to you on the coach. How did that come about?
So I started playing rugby age 13 and I went to boarding school and he came along with me and he was a comfort to me at school.
All right.
Can I give him back now? I feel like...
No, you can't, because you're going to fuzz him.
No, don't worry.
No, you don't.
I'll pretend it's...
No!
It's a conversion! It's a conversion!
No, you can't! No, you can't do that. You can't. No, you flipping!
All right, so what do you think, Morgana?
I don't think the bunny smells right. It smells too clean. It smells like it's out of a kid's toy shop.
What do you think, Tom?
I think that you'd be terrified, be very scared of being bullied at the age of 13, going away to boarding school. The last thing you're going to do is attract attention to yourself by bringing out your thumping rabbit.
Lee?
I think I'm going to go with my team and say that is a lie.
OK. Hugo, were you telling us the truth or was it a lie?
Lie.
Morgana, you're next.
As a teenager, I could do such a good impression of my mum. I used to phone my school and tell them I was sick so I could bunk off for the day.
David's team.
Could you do an impression of her now?
Oh, hello. This is Morgana's mother, Cheryl.
No, you're doing it Australian. Is your mother Australian?
Yes, actually, David.
OK, right, just... I thought I'd better check.
I'll tell you what, I'll be the receptionist and I'll answer and you do what you would have done, OK?
It's ringing.
Awesome. Good morning, Young Offenders Institute.
Hello, Janet. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well as it goes. Who is this?
Good. It's Cheryl. It's Morgana's mother.
Oh, Morgana's mother,
Yeah,
yes.
please don't let everyone know my real name. It's Cheryl, because I don't like it. My name is Cher. That's how I like it. Just take the roll off, please, because it makes me seem old.
I suppose if you could turn back time, you'd have...
Janet is so funny. I've got some bad news, I'm afraid. Morgana's not very well. Both her legs have fallen off, and we're sewing them back on slowly, so I think maybe by tomorrow week she'll be back in, all right?
That's absolutely fine, because we trust the parents implicitly. Thank you very much, Cher.
You're welcome, Janet. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You have a lovely day, too.
Okay, take care. Bye, Janet. All right.
Thank you for calling.
Take care.
All right, then.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
What are you doing later? Oh.
So you phone, and they would fall for it?
They did fall for it, but once they didn't.
Right. So what happened?
Basically, I bragged about it, and someone dobbed me in.
Oh, no.
Who did you brag to?
To everyone in the bogs.
But you weren't going to school. Did you? Well, you just
No, it's when I came back the
you
next
popped
week.
into the loos. I must tell everyone. The reason I'm not at school today.
No, I came in limping, and then I was all right, and then we got into the bogs, and I was like, joking. Look, I'm just walking. I'm normal. I'm fine. What I think is that one of them told the teacher.
What age were you?
Like the naughty age, like sort of like 15.
Did you get suspended? What was your punishment?
No, I didn't get suspended. I got gated.
Gated? What does that mean?
Well, because I was at boarding school as well.
Very hard to phone in sick when you're at boarding school. How does that work?
No, that doesn't work. It's like part boarding, so you can go away for the weekend.
Flexi boarding.
Yeah.
But that can't be like, do you fancy boarding tonight, or are you going to head home? Or,
It's quite
That is
flexible.
flexi boarding.
Night by night flexible.
Yes.
At the end of school, you can sort of go, do you know what, I think I might just head to one of the rooms upstairs, maybe catch a burger in the bar, or no, I think I'm heading home tonight.
All right, Hugo, do you think she has told us the truth?
It's not written on the ceiling.
Yeah. I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
Yeah.
And you think...
Lie.
OK, we're going to say it's a lie.
Morgana, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Morgana didn't pretend to be her mum to bunk off school. Tom, you're next.
My boxing coach tells me I have a very strong left hook.
Are we to take it that you're saying you're having boxing lessons?
Yeah, I do have a boxing coach, yeah.
What do you do in the coach?
I punch someone's hands.
Show me what your left hook is.
That's good. You look slightly like you're holding some cards in a game of whist.
Hey, Tom, do you want to stand up and take the stage?
Yes, I would love
Would you
to.
like my little hands up?
I would love your hands, actually. Thank you, mate.
Or the sportsman in the room.
All right.
What if... No, I meant Hugo. There you go. Look at the difference in those two men standing up. Incredible.
Thank you.
No.
Oh, hang on. Is it too late to put a bet on?
Can I get a left hook?
I can hear the slap from here.
All right, well, thank you for that demonstration. Well, David's team, what do you think?
Hugo, you felt Tom's left hook there.
Barely.
So you wouldn't say it was remarkable in its power?
No, it's definitely inaccurate.
Yeah.
How often are you training with this coach?
Twice a week.
Twice a week?
And which week was that?
Why did you decide to go for boxing as a sport?
Because I didn't like all the other sports.
I like boxing, because I do some boxing training as well. So tell us, how would you coach me?
Well, apparently you're so perfect, you don't even need coaching.
Well, that's an interesting coaching technique.
Yeah, I know.
Going in, you undermine the confidence of the boxer with sarcasm.
Imagine
that.
that.
Oh, you think you're such a great boxer. well done. You go and knock out Mike Tyson. I'm calling a cab.
Tell us what he puts you through.
The window.
The window. We tend to do just a few combinations, you know. Maybe I'll do a uppercut, left, right, left.
Oh, goodness. That looked quite handy.
There's the two stances, isn't there? There's forepaw and the other one.
I think one's southpaw.
No, that's just outside Liverpool.
All right, what's the voice of sport thinking?
I think he's lying.
Well, I think, unluckily for Tom, we've got specialist knowledge of boxing because we all know what it is. Do you think it's true?
Yeah. Well, and I know nothing about boxing.
Well, I mean,
but
demonstrably.
I just... that he is leading you up the garden path.
But he also demonstrated a left hook.
Yes, but he can act.
Obviously, Tom's very clever and he might try and seem deliberately feeble, but what we have to believe to start with is that he deliberately took up boxing as an activity, firstly, and secondly, that his coach said that he had a very good left hook.
Strong, very strong.
Yes.
Very strong.
It's one of two things. Either Tom is lying or his coach is lying.
OK, David, what's it going to be?
I think we're going to go lie.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, they think it's a lie. Was it a lie, or was it the truth?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to block that, because it was the truth!
It's true. Tom's boxing coach says he has a very strong left hook.
And just so you know, he just said he wasn't bluffing. That was his good one.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Emma. So, you go. What is Emma to you?
This is Emma. When I broke my arm doing something I shouldn't, I told her I just had a headache.
Sarah, how do you know Emma?
This is Emma. When I accidentally dropped Gordon the gopher in the River Thames, she had to make an emergency replacement.
And finally, David, what is your relationship with Emma?
This is Emma, and she let me sound the foghorn on Britain's tallest lighthouse.
So there we have it. Lee's team, where will you begin?
I think we'll have to start with Hugo. So first of all, what shouldn't you have been doing?
Riding a bike. It wasn't my bike, it was a friend's bike, and I took it without permission.
So where was this?
I was at boarding school.
Oh. Talk us through the accident.
I was racing my friend, and I slammed on the brakes and went over the handlebars.
So, this mate you're with, nothing to do with the mate whose bike you've nicked?
No.
People have more than one friend.
Yes.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Now, who is this lady?
Emma used to be the matron at the boarding house we're at.
Why couldn't you just tell her the truth?
Because I felt bad that I'd stolen... borrowed the bike.
Hang on, so you've got a broken arm, and you're like, oh, my headache is terrible today. Don't mind if I just go and have a lie down. Oh, this is nothing. Don't worry about me.
I was really tough as a kid.
Well, you're saying all the right words for tough kid.
Yeah.
Boarding school, matron.
So, yeah, I said I had a headache and when I had a sleep.
Why did you have to say anything to her?
Because to get any sense of medication, I had to report it to someone at the boarding house.
So you were after some painkillers?
Yeah.
So you go and knock on matron's door. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
And which arm was broken?
My right arm.
Talk us through the conversation. I'll be matron.
Hi, matron.
You just did that with your left hand?
Yeah, because I broke my right.
Oh, the right one.
Hugo.
Hi.
Lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you too. You well?
None of your business. I'm much older than you. Talk to me with some respect. Hugo, are you OK?
I've just got a bit of a headache. Could I get some paracetamol, please?
Oh, what's happened? Have you been playing rugby again? That's not going to make you any money, is it?
I know.
Actually, it doesn't, does it?
It really doesn't.
Doesn't it?
Well, no, he does now. It didn't used to. It used to be an amateur sport, and then it turned professional. He got all the money, but in the old days, they did it for fun.
Suckers!
So, I'll give you the tablet. So you then, what do? You walk away?
I walked away and then had a nap.
Then what happens?
Woke up, throbbing.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Stop it.
I woke up and then had to tell her I was telling a fib.
Oh, you told her the truth then?
Yeah, I had to tell her the truth in the end.
Now, how did she... I'll tell you how she reacted. Knock on the door. You'll be getting 5 of the best.
What was that?
That's a cane, a bendy cane.
Oh, I thought you were twisting my nipples.
What does she do now?
We went to hospital.
What hospital?
Basingstoke, A&E.
That's not how you spell Basingstoke.
All right. Who would you like to quiz now?
Sarah, can you remind me what you said?
So, when I accidentally dropped Gordon the gopher into the River Thames, I had to get Emma to make an emergency replacement.
Now, you probably don't know who Gordon the Gopher is, do you, Morgana?
Oh, it's a fluffy thing.
Yeah.
We've got a little photograph for people who are unsure.
Yeah. So Gordon the Gopher was in the broom cupboard with Philip Schofield.
He was also on Going Live, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? Was Gordon the Gopher on Going Live?
When Philip stopped being in the broom cupboard and came out into the studio.
Wow, that was... You know what you're doing. Very clever.
We worked on a show together called Going Live, and Gordon was very much a part of that show. We were going to take pictures of Gordon, Philip and me in various landmarks around London. So Phil and I went out on Friday, the day before the show, with a photographer, and we were on Westminster Bridge. Philip was there and I was there, and I think Philip was holding him, at least I thought Philip was holding him. He thought I was holding him, and Gordon fell into the River Thames.
Wow.
Happens with kids all the time. I thought you had him.
So how does Emma come into it?
Well, Emma comes into it because Emma worked
Olympic diving champion.
No. Emma was back at the BBC, worked in the wardrobe department, made lots of props if they involved cloth, and she had to work all night to get Gordon finished and ready for the show at 9 o'clock the next morning.
She's making R2-D2. It's not the most challenging thing, is it?
I believe Sarah here, 2 reasons. A, it's end of play on Friday, so there's no time to go to the shops, firstly. Second thing we need to talk about here, Emma clearly works in wardrobe. Look how fabulously she's dressed.
Thank you, Emma.
Now, this must have gone down very badly with the show's producer.
They didn't find out straight away. The person we were really worried about finding out was a gentleman called Paul Smith. And Paul Smith was Gordon, the Hand.
Oh.
You couldn't tell him that it wasn't going to be the real Gordon.
Really?
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 And now Paul is head of compliance for the BBC, and this is the first time that he will know
that it's a different gopher.
It was a different gopher.
Wow. What a career trajectory. He's the hand up Gordon the Gopher, and now he's the head of compliance.
I know.
What did he do in between? Make all the pies for the canteen?
All right. What about David? David, remind us of your claim.
Well, I was going up the tallest lighthouse in Britain, and Emma let me sound its foghorn.
Gosh, OK.
Oh, come on. It's just an excuse to say horn. None of this is real. It's Sarah's story. Can we all go home? For goodness sake.
Where is the tallest lighthouse in Britain?
It's in the...
No, trust me, even if he's lying, this is the kind of nonsense he would know.
It's in the Inner Hebrides.
Right.
I mean, it's in the sea.
Can I just check? Have we got any sailors in?
It's funny, I often ask that.
Why were you in the Inner Hebrides to start?
Because I went to Scotland to make a TV programme.
Which programme?
It was a day off.
Which programme?
It was Who Do You Think You Are?
Oh, and they trace your ancestry.
Yeah, never came
and you
back.
thought you were a lighthouse?
Yeah. So it was early on in the format. You just went around things to see if you think you're that. And then it was a great episode, me walking up to various large objects like a sort of, you know, a bewildered penguin chick, seeing if I could identify with it.
Do you think of this?
Briefly, I thought this lighthouse was my mother. Then they bring in the psychologist. They explain, no, you're strictly speaking some sort of human being. And, you know, then I cried. End of episode.
So this was a day off, just for your own pleasure?
Yes.
And did you have to arrange this in advance?
Well, yes, you have to go on a boat trip to get to it.
So you arrive on the rock. What happens then?
I get out of the boat.
And that's when you meet Emma, and she is...
Well, she's, as it were, the curator.
And how did she let you blow her horn?
So we go up to the top. Wonderful view. The sea, mainly, but, you know, it's still nice. And she asks if I'd like to press the horn, and it's not normal that people were allowed to press the horn.
And you think that's wise? Did you find that when you pressed it, all the boats in the distance turned around and went the other way?
Well, yeah, I mean, a couple of tankers made for the Faroe Islands, but, you know...
If you had to reproduce that sound now, what sort of sound would you make?
Well, you know a foghorn?
I'm hoping you're going to illustrate.
It was sort of...
If you're on a boat ages away, you're not going to hear that.
No. What you did was like a 1920s car in the Great
I'm
Gatsby.
sorry, this is a lot of negativity about my attempt. I did not suggest that I attempt to make the noise of a foghorn. Rob rather insisted, and I had a go. And I'm sorry if you didn't like it.
I just think it's rather insulting. She's come all the way, potentially, from the Inner Hebrides.
Yeah.
And that's the impression you give her of her own foghorn.
Well, why
That's a foghorn.
So...
That's a foghorn.
Do you think that's better?
Yeah, much better.
If anybody in that team is going to pull off a good foghorn, it's Morgana. All right, we need an answer. So, is Emma Hugo's misled mate, Sarah's puppet pal, or David's horn honker?
I think it's Sarah, because I think everything to me suggests that Emma works in the wardrobe department of a major international broadcasting corporation.
Yeah.
So you think it's
I'm going to go with Sarah, too.
Because Tom's got a point. She does look like a person that would work in wardrobe. But the problem is, she very much looks like somebody that would do a guided tour of a lighthouse.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't mind me saying, quite matrony.
If I was Emma, I'd come over there right now and smash you in the face.
Right. Time to decide.
We'll go with Sarah, then. I'll go with my team. I've got a sneaking suspicion about Hugo's little cheeky face.
All right.
I really have.
But you're saying that it's Sarah, it's building a new Gordon. OK. Emma, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Emma, and Hugo came to see me.
Yes, Emma is Hugo's misled mate. Thank you very much, Emma. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
I once caused carnage at a local dog show when I stopped to watch it, forgetting I was carrying a bag of sausages.
David's team, what do you think?
So, where are these sausages from?
In my bag, I've just told you.
So, where did you get them?
From the butcher's.
So you're on the way back from the butcher's with a bag of sausages?
Correct. Unlike the previous week, when I was coming back from the baker's with a bag of bread.
Yeah.
And the week before, when I was coming back from the candlestick makers with a load of candles.
Oh, it's good. You've got every week one trip to a single shop.
Yeah.
The candle week was a hungry one, but at least you could see things. Can you describe the circumstances of that spotting of a dog show on your way home?
I'm walking past a small fete.
What ground is the fete on?
Earth. Planet Earth. It's a ground near me. It's a green.
A green.
Talk to us about the chaos.
Well, when a butterfly flaps its wings.
What sort of things do they have on at the fete?
The usual coconut shy, demonstrations of tractors, and a bouncy castle.
Was there a hot dog stand?
No, there was a hot dog stand with the emphasis on the hot.
They wouldn't have been distracted by your sausages if there was already...
A hot dog stand?
Yes.
Yeah. No, there was a hot dog stand. Unfortunately, it did say closed. All the dogs kept going for it. You answered your own question.
The dogs at this dog show had previously cleaned out the hot dog stand.
There'd been an awful incident the day before in the semi-finals that accidentally cooked a sausage dog, and yeah, so they didn't want to go through that again.
OK, so you walk past the closed hot dog stand. You're swinging your little sack.
Yes, I just heard dogs in the distance.
Yeah.
Some were closer, and some were very distant, and some were very small. And that's when I saw the sign.
What was the sign?
Dog show.
Oh. Get to the point when they take an interest in your sack.
Right. So then I'm there. I'm now over with the dogs. You wouldn't believe it.
Sorry, is this the quick fire round?
So the dogs are running round in a circle. One by one, they come over, don't they?
Yes.
Oh, he's friendly, this one. He likes Julie. He's like, get off. He's and then, eventually, he's took the bag and he's ripped it out my hand like that.
No.
And he's run.
Which dog is this that rips
The
the
one
bag?
that paints for Dulux.
Breed.
No, I just stroked him. I run after him, right? And by this point, they're all pulling at the sausages. You've got the little sausage dogs thinking, don't eat me!
Was there a chihuahua there?
The what? I don't know if it was a chihuahua, I couldn't tell.
Bichon frisé.
Oh, it was quite cold, I had a jacket.
So, Hugo, it's an elaborate story full of authentic detail. Is it true?
It can't be true.
It is true! I was there!
Sarah, what are you thinking?
I think there might have been an experience of a dog show once.
I think he's...
But this sausage malarkey...
I think he swung a bag. I think once.
Yeah.
What are you going to say, David?
It's a lie.
Lee, was it a lie or was it true?
Lie.
Yes, it was a lie. Lee didn't cause carnage at a dog show. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team have 2 points and David's team have 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with barefaced lies and well-masked truths. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a writer and broadcaster who is as linguistically gifted as what I is. It's Gyles Brandreth. And a comedian who once appeared in an advert for Quick Fit. That must have been both tiring and exhausting. It's Lou Sanders. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian whose first show was called Sarah Millican's Not Nice. So we already know she's very good at lying. It's the lovely Sarah Millican. And a YouTuber who's known for his unboxing videos. And for any older viewers who've never seen unboxing videos, it's like a sequel to QVC. It's Young Philly. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Gyles is first up tonight.
I once did something truly dreadful in Canterbury Cathedral.
Oh, dear.
What was it that you did?
I dropped something very precious.
A baby.
Oh,
I dropped a very precious violin.
How precious?
It was a Stradivarius violin. It was the oldest Stradivarius violin then being used in the world, and it belonged to Yehudi Menuhin.
Right, first question. Why were you holding a Yehudi Mensch in Stradivarius?
Because it was the 800th anniversary of the murder of Thomas à Becket.
Right.
The Archbishop of Canterbury was there, I was there, Yehudi Menuhin was there to play his Stradivarius violin.
Can I just... there might be some people, Gyles, who are unaware, Lee, of who Yehudi Menuhin is. Could you, or was, could you explain who
Actually,
he was?
don't worry, Gyles. Why don't you explain it, Rob?
Don't worry. OK, I will. Yehudi Menuhin was probably the most highly regarded violinist. And, of course, one of his most popular albums was with Stefan Grappelli, am I right?
You are right.
When the two of them got together. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
I still am not sure why you're holding a Yehudi Mensch in Stradivarius.
Because he was going to play unaccompanied Bach in Canterbury Cathedral.
He was going to play what?
Unaccompanied Bach. Bach being a composer.
Oh, that's you, was it?
No.
I thought when you said Bach twice, I thought it was your jumper.
Oh, he's on fire. He's on fire.
The point is, I'm there as a young television reporter with the Archbishop of Canterbury. Yehudi Menuhin arrives, and he gets out of his car, and he's got attached to his wrist by a padlock a violin case. He undoes the violin case, and he produces this Stradivarius violin. I said to him, Mr. Menuhin, may I hold your violin?
You asked him?
I asked him, and he handed me the violin.
Now,
he wouldn't do that.
Do you know at this point the value of that violin?
It would be hundreds of thousands, if not millions. And then what happened is I said, would you like to hold it, Archbishop? And I turned, and in my excitement, I turned somewhat swiftly, and the violin slipped my grasp. At which point I went forward to try and catch it, and instead of catching it, I managed to tip it at the edge. And it began to spin. Like Wayne Rooney in his prime. It began...
Strange analogy, but I'll let it go.
It spun, and we were standing at the top of the steps leading down to the crypt of Canterbury Cathedral, and the violin bounced down, going boing, 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 and it landed on the very spot where 800 years before, Thomas à Becket had been murdered.
No, it didn't.
That's quite a coincidence.
How do you know that's where he was murdered? Were the chalk lines still there?
No.
The chalk lines. That's a good one.
I love it when we've got one of the kids on. They appreciate me. What condition exactly was it in when it landed?
Well, all the strings were broken. The bridge had come off.
Yeah.
It looked a sorry state. It was clearly a broken violin.
So what happened then?
So Yehudi was a vegetarian and a Buddhist, and this is when a lifetime of macrobiotic dieting kicked in, because he stood there really...
And pooed himself.
He stayed very calm. And he said, well, I always carry a spare one in the boot. And I volunteered to go and get it.
Oh, no.
No, you can't.
Are you sure he said those words?
Well, exactly.
All right, well, look, Philly, could that be true?
I don't know. I mean, the fact that it was the world's rarest violin and no one's, giving you a big reaction. Do you know what I mean? So for that, I'm going to have to say he's lying.
You think he's lying?
Yeah.
Sarah?
I'm sort of in agreement with Philly. I wouldn't let my husband borrow one of my pens because he's careless with them. So that's just one of my pens. That's not even a rare pen. That's just like a Beke that I like. So I think it's a lie.
The bit that I'm just struggling with, I'll believe almost all of it, but it fell in the exact spot that he was murdered. So I have to say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. Gyles, it's a fantastic tale. Was it a lie or was it the truth?
It was... true.
It's true. Gyles did something dreadful in Canterbury Cathedral. Sarah, you're next.
I recently went to extreme lengths to deliver a sample to the vets.
David's team.
A sample of what?
A sample of poo.
Your own or an animal's?
I am not an animal. I would have gone to the doctor.
Though in many ways, these days, it's easier to see the vet than it is to see the doctor. So in an emergency, I would go to the vet. And also, in my experience, vets tend to like their patients, which doctors don't always.
Good tip. I know for next time.
So, what animal?
My dog.
Oh, why do you have to send
The dog wasn't
poo?
very well.
Why didn't you take the dog to the vet? Did you phone the vet? Why did the vet ask for a sample?
Well, first of all, pick a question, because you've asked 3 there.
Why did you take a sample and not the dog?
Because they needed to send the poo away for testing, and that's easier if it is outside of the dog.
But what were the extreme measures that you had to take?
So because it was during lockdown, we couldn't go in for an appointment. So we had to sort of drop off the sample.
Right.
So they suggested I use a Tupperware from home.
Oh, that's quite a large item to fill.
It was 3 days I needed to collect.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So where are you storing it in the meantime?
In the fridge.
Oh.
You know how hard it is to find one that has a lid that matches perfectly?
Yeah.
So the only one that we had writing on from a previous occupant of the tub, and it said, chicken casserole for Sarah.
Oh!
Because it was lockdown and we didn't want to go when there were people around, instead we took it through the night, and we didn't realise that there would be a big fence and a locked gate. So we had to throw it over a fence.
Unfortunately, it landed in the next door's garden and her name was Sarah. Now, this led to an unfortunate mix-up.
Well, what are you thinking? You think it's preposterous, I can tell.
Totally preposterous, from start to finish. And I love this person. I'm sorry to think that she's...
Sorry to think that she could behave like this.
Yeah, so I know she didn't. So I know she didn't.
Lou?
I don't like to look at lovely Sarah Millican in the face and say liar, but I'm going to.
I think once somebody claims to store poo in the fridge, you can say anything to them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
OK, I think we think it's a lie. We think it's a bit too far-fetched.
You're unanimous on that. So, Sarah, was it true or was it a lie?
It is true.
Oh!
It's true. Sarah did go to extreme lengths to deliver a sample to the vets. Lou, you're next.
Aha. I failed my first driving test when I took a phone call during the 3-point turn.
These two? When was this?
About 4 years ago.
Have you subsequently passed?
Yeah.
Second time you passed? Was that your first one? The third time? 4? Blimey, how many phone calls did you take?
5th time.
You passed on your 5th time?
Yeah.
So you've done your 3-point turn.
Mm-hmm.
And where is the phone?
Top pock.
Did you stop the 3-point turn or did you carry on?
Well, so it carried on for a second and then I realised what I was doing and then I looked at him and then I put the phone back in the top park.
Who was it that called?
Well, a guy I was seeing. To be honest, there were a plethora of mistakes before that.
What like?
Just sort of not really looking where I was going, asking if I could have the music on.
Sorry, whoa.
Was it your driving instructor that rang you to try to get your attention? Like your driving examiner? Did they ring you to just make you look at the road?
So you carried on with the rest of the test?
Yeah, but sort of half-heartedly.
And then when you got to back to the test centre, what were his words?
Well, I think you know why you failed.
But you said you put music on as well.
No, I asked if I could put music on.
Oh, you asked him?
Yeah, and he said no, because he was a square.
Wow. You just did an oblong.
Yeah.
Actually, I did also once get told off for shaking a cake tin out the window on the motorway. So I'm not very good at...
Why do you shake a cake tin out?
Because...
Have you not got a wet finger?
Philly, does she strike you as the sort of person who could behave in this way?
Yes. I don't take offence to that, but I can picture you answering the phone. I really can.
I think it's true.
I'm gonna say true too.
I've got my doubts, but I'll go with my team and say it's true.
OK. Lou, truth or lie?
It is... lie.
It's a lie. Lou didn't take a phone call during her driving test. Philly, you're next.
OK. I was once substituted midway through a school football match because I'd fallen asleep in goal.
How did this come about? Do you like football?
I love football. I'm not a goalkeeper.
I played soccer with Philly last year.
And I scored.
He scored. I was going to get to that.
Obviously, I'm familiar with that. That's very much the aim of the footballer.
Yeah,
to score. Was that why you fell asleep? Because you thought, I don't care about this, I'm never going to score.
No, when I was...
I have to stand here.
No, when I was younger, I used to love playing PlayStation a lot.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was like Modern Warfare 2 that come out, and I was on it 24/7. So I remember the night before I went to bed at like 3 a.m.
I've never felt so old. Someone saying, when I was young, I played Modern Warfare on PlayStation.
Yeah. See, I just don't understand what those words put together mean. So, I'm just wondering if I'm showing any other signs of a stroke.
What age were you at this time?
14, 15.
And was goal your normal position?
No, I was actually a winger, but the keeper was sick. So I was like the fastest in the team, so I just thought...
Doesn't that mean good?
No, sick as in like sick.
I've told you before, it's too late to try and get down with the kids.
If you were very fast on the wing, normally,
Yeah.
why were they putting you in goal?
Because I was the captain.
You chose yourself to put yourself in goal?
Yeah. As the captain, you've got to lead by example, innit?
So you get into the goal, and what happens then?
I actually fell... It wasn't like a deep sleep, but I fell asleep standing up just like that.
Stand.
Oh!
Yeah.
So you were standing against the goalposts? Were you supporting
No,
yourself?
just in the middle.
In the middle?
In the middle. My teacher/coach, Mr. Langham, just shouted on the sideline, Philly! And then...
All right. And then you
And then, throughout the game, he told the two centre-halves, big up Craig and Tashawn.
Big up Craig?
Yeah, Craig is my boy. So it's like, big up's just like, hi, Craig. It's just like slang for saying hi, Craig. Oh, forget it.
Who are you playing against?
Our biggest rival, Sergio.
And did they score any goals against you? Did you let anything
They
through?
did. I can't remember how many, but...
you wouldn't, you were asleep.
You were asleep at the time, yeah.
Take us back to the substitution, right? So the guy goes off, is that right? And you take over?
No, from the start, I'm in goal. Ain't no one listening to what I'm saying.
The regular goalie is ill.
Yeah.
So you...
remember sick?
Oh, I thought...
Yeah.
I thought you meant he got sick.
No,
Oh,
he
sorry,
didn't even
big
turn
up, big up. All right. So... See, that's how you do it. What do you think? Truth or lies?
I think, let's go true.
I'll tell you why it's definitely true. If ever I've seen a natural captain, it's Philly.
Yes, it's Philly.
That's a very good... He's got leadership written all
Such
over
a
it.
nice
That's
thing
true.
to say.
Yeah.
No, but
It's
I
me
think
sat in the middle, though, isn't it?
Lee, for now. For now. OK, David Mitchell.
I think the captain putting himself in goal, I believe that will go
Saying
true.
it's true. OK, Philly. Was it true or was it a lie?
It is a lie.
He convinced you. It's a lie. Philly didn't fall asleep in goal. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special celebrity guest, Cheryl Baker.
If it turns out David Mitchell is seeing Cheryl Baker, this is going to be brilliant.
So, Gyles, what is Cheryl to you?
This is Cheryl, and together we broke the world record for the longest ever on-screen kiss.
Right, Gyles's kissing companion. Lou, how do you know Cheryl?
This is Cheryl, and when she got her zip stuck in the changing room, I had to rip her skirt off.
I see. Lou's changing room chum. And finally, David, what is your relationship with Cheryl?
This is Cheryl, and she brought me a bucket when I felt sick on Saturday Superstore.
So there we have it. Wow. Is Cheryl Gyles's kissing companion, Lou's changing room chum, or David's bucket bringer? Lee, where do you want to start?
Gyles, what was the context? Why were you kissing Cheryl?
The idea was, it's Valentine's Day, why not break the world record for the longest ever on-screen kiss?
What year?
Early 1980s.
OK.
And it was for 4 minutes. I had attempted it before.
With who?
With Anne Diamond. I was...
Wow.
I was at TVAM, a breakfast television station at the time, and I thought it'd be fun to break this record, and I was kissing Anne Diamond, but we were about 2 minutes into the kiss, and we had to go live to Moscow for coverage of President Brezhnev's funeral.
Was Brezhnev so shocked he had a heart attack?
A year or two later, I was still hoping to break the record.
Yeah.
And Cheryl turned up at the studio because she was a huge star, this wonderful supergroup called Bucks Fizz.
I should point out to Philly, who's only, what, 14 now? 15? You're probably aware that in the Eurovision Song Contest, the UK always do terribly.
Yeah.
They won.
Oh, no way!
Yes.
Oh, congrats! Well done!
They were young, they were beautiful, they were brilliant.
Don't say were, she stood right next to you. So, was it a permanent peck rather than a snog?
Can I say it felt like magic?
Oh! I can't wait till she's allowed to speak at the end of it. Give her version of events. All he did was whisper anagrams. It was very irritating.
All right. Who would you like to quiz next?
Lou.
Yes?
Can you remind us again?
Well, Cheryl got her zip stuck in a changing room that I was working in, and I had to rip her skirt off of her.
Right, now, Bucks Fizz, when they won the Eurovision Song Contest back in the early 80s, there was a famous dance routine where, towards the end of the song, the guys ripped the skirts off the ladies, and it became a famous thing, so...
How did you... Because I've been trapped in a dress in a fitting room.
Yeah.
And they had to use scissors. Did you have to use scissors?
No, I yanked it because I sort of panicked. I was only about 19 at the time.
And did Cheryl ask for your help, or did you just, like, hear crying, or...?
No, so she was quite... Can I say the word bubbly?
No, it's Bucks Fizz, why not?
Yeah. So she was in the change room, we were sort of talking, and then she was like, oh my God, like just laughing, and she was stuck. So then I had to go in and help her, but I panicked, and then I just ended up like sort of ripping the skirt, but I also made a hole in her top. I didn't tell her.
So she didn't buy it?
She didn't buy anything.
Nothing?
No.
Maybe she'd have bought it if you'd given her a little bit longer to spend making her mind up.
I think the people at home will realise that's a terrible joke, and the camera never lies. Which was another one of their hits, thank you.
Now you're in the land of make-believe, just leave it there.
And let's be honest, Rob, now we're struggling.
I didn't say that, he said that. All right, now, what about David?
Yes, remind us again, David, of this truth.
Cheryl brought me a bucket when I felt sick on Saturday Superstore.
Now, you're going to have to tell Philly what that is.
Right, when you're eating food, if you want to bring it back up again...
No, not that bit, the Saturday Superstore.
Plastic container that carries water.
Not the bucket, the TV show.
Oh, the TV show. TV is like YouTube.
No. Saturday Superstore.
Oh, yeah. Saturday Superstore. It was a TV show in the 80s. Yeah. And Cheryl was the host, was it?
Well, let's find out.
She had come on with Bucks Fizz to do a song.
What were you on for?
I wasn't really featured. I was on as part of my Cubs troupe.
But what was the feature about the Cubs?
The feature was Peter Duncan was on talking about litter.
Oh. And what was it? What happened that made you feel sick?
I ate my packed lunch quickly on the coach on the way there.
Oh, what did you have?
Yeah.
Sandwiches, crisps, I think probably a penguin, and then also a penguin biscuit.
Oh, that was...
Anyway, I overate, and I was feeling a bit full, and then we were in this environment that felt alien.
Yeah.
How did Cheryl see you? Did you say that you felt sick, or did she spot that you looked sick, or...?
I think I was saying that I was feeling sick.
Wasn't Cheryl busy? Bucks fizzing?
Well, no, it wasn't during their number.
No,
I think it was afterwards. I think it was probably during a cartoon or something.
Right.
And I was saying I'm feeling a bit sick. And very kindly, she was nearby, and she produced a bucket from somewhere.
Where, though? I mean, that's quite...
Well, I don't know. I imagine if in this studio... I imagine there will be buckets around here.
I'm not sure there would be.
I think there are buckets in this room.
I don't think there is.
There we are.
There we go. Thank you very much.
OK, so there is a bucket in a studio, I'll give you that.
Why would Cheryl, out of everyone though, why is she gonna get you a bucket? Like, why is it not like the runner or even the producer, someone else? I don't think Cheryl will do that.
Or the fellow with the blonde hair that no one can remember the name of.
That man.
I've just been given the eye by Cheryl Beke. You mess with the band, you mess with me.
She was just nearby and she was nice. She spotted a bucket and brought it over to me.
Did you put the bucket to use?
No, and in that way, I was feeling all, you know,
bilious,
full and worried.
Yes.
This is David's pre-love-making talk again.
I'm feeling full. I'm feeling full and worried. Surely worry is the most erotic of all the emotions.
Well, we need an answer, so Lee's team, is Cheryl Gyles's kissing companion, Lou's changing room chum, or David's bucket bringer?
Just going by look alone, right? Does David look like a bilious child? Does Lou look like a shop worker? Does Gyles look like a pervert? And I think we know where we're heading. They're all true. Right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to narrow it down to 3, you're going to narrow it down to 2, and you're going to say it is. Okay. I think it's one of them 3.
And
Billy.
I think it's either David or Gyles, so it's down to you.
I'm going to go David.
OK, they're saying it's David. Cheryl, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Cheryl, and Gyles and I broke a world record.
Yes, we did, and we have a photograph to show. Look, there it is.
Oh. Wow, and look at the way Gyles is having to hold on with 2 hands. Yeah. You can't go. Come back!
Cheryl, tell us about this traumatic event from your perspective. How was it?
I tell you what I really remember. You had a cup of coffee just before we had the smoke.
Oh, that's awful. Thank you very much, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Gyles.
Every morning, to aid my diction, I stand in front of the bathroom mirror and say my special phrase.
Oh.
He's tea.
Well, I can't think of what to ask.
What was the special phrase?
Good one. What was the special phrase?
Hip bath, lavatory, lavatory, bidet, bidet, douche. The reason for it is this. Clarity is key. When it comes to clarity, if you want to be clear, get the consonants right. If you want volume, you need to get the vowels right.
OK.
And this lovely phrase gives you an opportunity to use your vowels and your consonants. I used to do a slight inclination of the cranium. It's as adequate as a spasmodic movement of one optic to an equine quadruped utterly devoid of any visionary capacity. And then I realised that...
I think I'm having another stroke.
Well, you could say a nod's as good as a wink to a blind horse. So it's to aid my diction.
I want to do it with you. Can you walk me through it?
Yeah. Hip bath, hip bath.
Hip bar, hip bar.
No, TH at the end. Bath.
Oh, bath. Hip bath.
This is as if Lin-Manuel Miranda had reworked My Fair Lady.
We could do this together on YouTube.
For real, if we done a YouTube video, me teaching you some slang and you teaching me some of these nice posh words, it would be amazing.
Carry on with it, Gyles.
Hip bath, lavatory, lavatory.
Hip bath, lavatory, lavatory.
Bidet, bidet.
Bidet, bidet.
Douche, douche. I wouldn't mind learning some of his lingo.
What do I teach you?
Philly, if I were to meet a young woman and I wanted to say something rather flattering to her, what's the kind of lingo you'd advise me to use?
Like the street language, you'd say leng or peng.
Leg or peg?
Leng. So L-E-N-G. So I can go, rah, she's leng.
She's leng.
Yeah.
She's leng.
What do you think, Sarah?
About what? I think it's probably true, because he has got very good diction and there must be a reason
lovely
for that.
diction.
I think we all feel the same. I'm going to say he's telling the truth.
I think it's the truth.
It's got to be the truth.
We all think it's the truth. Gyles, were you telling the truth, or was it in fact a lie?
It was true.
Yeah. It's true. Gyles does say a special phrase every morning. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Lee has 3 and David has 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.